Guess what? Squirrel Fisticuff Radio 5365 with my boy, Mr. Xavier Torres. X, I gotta ask, bro. I see a bronze medal on your neck. How'd things go today here in Dallas?
Went very well. I went 3-1. I won my first match by points. Second match, I lost to an incredible opponent, C-Money, Connor Stallmer. 4-2, it went to overtime. I ended up losing 4-2. He took me down twice, but insane match, insane scrap. So I was so happy to get to fight him. He's so good. And then, so I ended up losing that. Then I went to the third place bracket, won triangle armbar, and then I ended up winning the next match 4-0. I was super, super happy because I actually went off the mat. I've been wanting to go off the mat, ADCC, for a long time. It was super cool because as we went off the mat, I hip bump swept them. Then we went off the mat, everyone was moving everything around, so we didn't have to hit anything. So that was cool.
Listen, I talked to you and Elmer yesterday, and that's the one thing you said is Elmer said, I'm going to take somebody off the mat, and you said, me too. So I'm glad that you got to do that. Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
Yes. It was really, everybody was screaming above me. It was so sick.
You know, X, the one thing I love about you, brother, is like, win or lose, you always find the good in everything, right? Like, you always find the positive. And for you, like, I know there's a lot of kids that losing to Connor would be kind of, like, devastating, but you wanted it. You called it from yesterday. You said, I want C-Money. And then you end up losing 4-2, but you're still over here smiling and talking about how great of a match it was and how amazing of an opponent he is.
Yeah. He's incredible.
Bro, where does this energy come from? I ask you this every time, but X, I want to know, like, where does the positivity come from? Because honestly, you're one of the most positive kids that I get a chance to interview all the time.
Probably because I just really want to be here. Like, this is where I want to be every single weekend, every single Saturday, every single Sunday, every day. I want to be able to compete, and I just love competing. Love getting good matches. Like today, obviously I would rather have got first, but it went like very well. Like I wanted to fight C-Money. I'm super happy to got it. Went to overtime, insane scraps. Like, it went very, very well. I was super, super happy. And I'm happy. I don't hate losing because I get something to learn from it. So when I get home, rewatch the footage, watch YouTube videos, show it to coaches, and I'll come back better.
I love it, brother. And the one thing about you is, like, you saying that you want to be here every single weekend is no lie. Like, I can attest to that because I watch you, like, you'll go to work with mom and there's nothing for you to do and you're in back of where mom works running hills. Like, you're doing things that most kids don't. So I truly believe when you say you want to be here and that one day you're going to be a champion, like, there's zero question for me on that. I mean, I think you're one of the hardest working kids in the sport for sure.
Thank you.
So, X, I have to ask, what do you go home and work on after this?
So I'm probably gonna work on, like, I want to get stronger because I felt like a new weight class, kids are way stronger than me, so I had to use a lot of technique. So I'm gonna get in the gym, lift weights. I'm gonna also, so let me think. So against C-Money, he took me down twice. I think I need to work on for sure getting stronger. I need to get better at defending takedowns. That's for sure. I need to get better at staying low. I need to get better at that. And there might be more after I watch the footage against other people, but that's for sure what I gotta do. I gotta for sure get stronger. I gotta for sure get better at defending takedowns too.
All right, so next, is Orlando on the map?
There's actually a very good chance of that. I have a friend who wants to take me to that, but recently, like, they hurt their knee, so they might not be able to go. But I hope he heals so we all can go, and I really want him to heal good because he's like a really good friend to us, and I was really sad because that happened at Phoenix. But if he heals, we're gonna go. I really want to go, but yeah, there's a chance.
All right, so before I let you go, X, I got to give you a chance to tell everybody where to follow you on Instagram.
Follow me at Xavier.TorresJJ on Instagram.
And you know the other rule here, brother. I got to give you a chance to say whatever you want to the world. So what do you want to tell them?
So what I want to tell you guys is just train, show up when you can, train as hard as you can at the gym, train as many times as you can. It doesn't matter what you train to get better, just train it. If you want to get good, you got to train. You can't care if you're super, super, super busy, but there's a class that somehow works into your schedule that day, you have to go to that class to be the best. If you're working or doing school from 8 to 3, and then you have something from 5 to dinner time, train in that time where you have nothing, if you can. Like, no matter how busy you are, figure out a way to train. I try to train every single day, except I usually don't train the day before I compete because I want to rest. But whenever you're busy, train. No, even when you're busy, train. Just always train no matter what. Just always train whenever you can, no matter what.
All right, next, before I let you go, has Gordon Ryan responded to this fight request?
Not really. He's been like viewing and liking some of my stories, but he hasn't like said anything.
You know, I think the reason why, Gordon, I think you're trying to do research. I think you're trying to sweat my boy out over here and learn as much as you can before you step on the mat. I think that's what it is. I don't think he's scared, but I think he's like formulating a game plan on what he would have to do to beat you.
Yeah, but Gordon, I'm sorry. You can do that as much as you want, but it's not going to work.
ADCC 2024, Gordon Ryan versus X here, super fight number 5 or something like that. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, guys, check it out. It's Xavier Torres, Anton Skoro, Fist Cup Radio 5365. We're out.
Thank you.
Always, buddy.